Good morning. My name is Reverend Christopher Wylie. I'm a United Methodist minister and disability advocate. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me today. Today I'd like to talk about a current misconception, which is that people on Social Security disability don't want to work. The truth, as you may know, is according to statistics as recent as 2014, approximately 30% of people on SSD do work either through current programs or through work income allowances. One problem, I believe, though, for those who don't return to work or those who only work minimally, is that they're often unnerved by the prospect of working too much, coming off Social Security disability, and then finding themselves unable to work and having complications arise as they try to receive or return to SSD if necessary. What I hope to do is explain a way to increase the number of people working by decreasing the fear of this current systemic issue as I see it. Speaking for myself, I've been afforded some flexibility when I've had times of physical difficulty in my current career as clergy. However, if I were to try to function in a more traditional job setting, such as my previous career in commercial banking, where I was afforded only 4 sick days a year, the problems would have been more immediate and clear. In fact, I find myself facing similar complications even now. In my role as clergy, I've worked productively for the last 8 years. I now find myself not just in a system where I need to reapply for SSD, but one where, having faced these current realizations, I'll be worried and cautious about attempting to return to work in the future because my life will be, as is happening now, tossed in the air. I'm concerned not just with paying my mortgage and other typical expenses, but with difficulties placed on my family as I sort through a number of issues, including complications with my child support. So what I'd like to see, especially in cases where the disabling condition is permanent, as it is with me and my cerebral palsy, is a further streamlining of the process of being on and coming off SSD that goes beyond current programs, including the current 5-year process window, a sort of permanent grandfathering in for those like me already once approved for SSD. Effectively, what I'm suggesting is an immediate approval of the return to SSD when or if necessary for those like me who have already been once in the system, even if later evaluation is needed, instead of waiting for the approval of SSD, as would be the case for somebody new to the SSD system. Should further information or suggestions be needed, or a body put in place to examine the feasibility of this idea, I'd welcome the opportunity to be part, as it's only through experience that I've grown to see the need for such policy modifications. Thank you very much for your time and allowing me to speak to you today.